Rebuild the Reservoir is a Laramie Unlimited overcomer transformational program. And this program is gonna hit hard. But hey, you're an overcomer, so you can take it. Listen, I know what it's like when you're trying to manage chaos with tools that just don't work. I know because you need something else. What you really need is a soul level fire. Look, you don't need another program. You don't need another productivity hack. What you need is a spiritual resuscitation. What you haven't figured out yet is that you need to stop asking the question, how do I fix everything? And start declaring, what am I going to war with today? So welcome to Rebuild the Reservoir. This isn't some feel-good, positive thinking bullshit. Here, we're not going to look for the issue on the surface and make you feel good. We're going to dig deep and rip out the root. So if you're ready for a real transformation, then you're in the right place. So the issue that you're facing, no one's pouring into you, is the same silent defeat of leaders, fathers, visionaries, pastors, and even world changers. You see, when your cup is empty, it creates burnout, bitterness, isolation, and eventually implosion. But the good news is it's fixable. Not overnight, but strategically and spiritually. So here is the Overcomer plan, how to heal and rebuild when no one's pouring into you. So step one is acknowledging the gap, and to do it without shame. You see, you have to admit it out loud. I need to be poured into. I'm tired of carrying everyone else with no one carrying me. And remember, guys, this is not a weakness. In fact, it's a great strength. Even Jesus let the angels minister to him after 40 days in the wilderness. We all need to be poured into. Step two is to forgive the void. Look, I know there's a lot of people who could have shown up and didn't. And you know what? They probably won't. But holding on to that hurt will keep your hands and your heart way too full to receive what God wants to give you next. So I want you to say this right now. I release every name that I was hoping would show up. God, I trust you to send who's assigned, not just who's familiar. Build a life that pours back into you. Step three is to design your daily pour-in protocol. Here's your custom Overcomer fill-up plan. I want you to do 3 of these daily. I want you to spend 10 minutes in the word minimum. I want you to do affirmations, but with movement. That way they become an incantation. I want you to speak life when you're walking, cleaning, during worship. And I want this session to be real, not background music, soul-fed worship. So let me speak life. I'm going to push you and I'm going to check you. I want you to get an inner circle, one person that you can check in once a week. Now, this person doesn't need to fix you. They just need to see you. I want you to put it on your calendar and guard it like a meeting with a CEO because it's just as valuable. You need to call in your circle. You need to ask clearly and boldly. So I want you to go find 1 to 3 people and say, listen, I need more from you. I need to know that I've got someone in my corner praying for me, checking in with me and reminding me of my fire. And ask them, can they commit to being a part of that circle? Be specific. And if they can't, then bless them and move on. No big deal. But you need warriors in your corner, not bystanders. So you're going to sow into others from overflow only. You're going to create a pour out rule. So from now on, I only pour out after I've been poured in. Repeat that. Now, if you don't have 15 minutes of personal fuel in the morning, you don't get to give 3 hours to others. And that's not selfish, my friends. That's wise stewardship. Establish a weekly refill. Pick one day to refuel the tank. Now, this is non-negotiable. Every week, either the Sabbath, a journaling session, going to church, using therapy, or trusted mentorship. You can take a nature walk or time in silence, whatever fuels your soul. but not just your grind. Repeat this after me. I am not a martyr of burnout. I am a vessel of fire. God pours into me daily through His Word, His presence, and the warriors He assigns. I am not alone. I am not abandoned. I am rising again, full.